such a beautiful day outside today. So after I finish narrating the battle, I am gonna go outside and enjoy myself. Anyway, what's happening, YouTubers? S4J finally back again, bringing you the coolest battles yesterday and today. And first and foremost, before I even start narrating this battle, we're like 3 turns in already. Get to the battle already. But I just want to give credit to everybody who's been pitching in and helping me out. I'm not even initially asking for any help. I'm trying to learn, Adobe After Effects myself and other things like that. So I'm not necessarily dependent on other people to do things for me. But it's like, hey, sucker for Jessica, let me make you a background. Let me make you a banner. Let me help you make an intro. Guys, you are amazing. Credit to everybody in the description below. You get to see who's pitching in to help me out. That's really amazing. And let's not leave you viewers out. It's like, oh, I'm not helping you out. Don't worry about it. This is what this battle's for. I'm here to entertain you. So what the hell is going on? I'm here with Starmie and Gastrodon and all that other jazz. Oh, that's right. I inflicted a burn onto his what's that thing called? Forget Pokemon names now. Bronzong, yes. And now since I got the burn on Starmie, I'm thinking like, I'm feeling lucky. Let me just stay in. Knowing full well that Virizion was going to come in. I'm like, maybe Skull will burn that too. But unfortunately for me, I did push my luck a little bit too far and I don't inflict a burn. So I'm just going to go onto my Skarmory, right? Which is well predicted on his BI because he went for the Focus Blast. It's like, hey, Skarmory is so obvious, Kashif. Like, come on. Dude, but he happened to miss it. I mean, why is it called Focus Blast if you're missing all the time? I will forever say that. But unfortunately for me, the second Focus Blast happened to be a critical hit. So I went through the rules actually to try to test to see what kind of Virizion it is. Maybe it's Life Orb, maybe it's Choice Spec, something like that. So if Focus Blast hit, I would have just roosted off the damage or whatever, knowing full well that Specs or Life Orb wouldn't finish it off at that point. So unfortunately, I don't get it to test it out, and it's at full HP. I don't even know what the hell's going on. At least I know it's not Life Orb because he didn't take any damage before he switched out. But he brings in Lucario. Now we're up against Bronzong and Uniclus, right? And he brings in Arcanine now. It's like that's 3 Pokemon switches in one sentence. Cause she catch up with your video, man. Dang. But anyway, I know he's not going to go for the Flare Blitz. Yes! We made them good predictions in here. Yes! So he goes for the close combat, right? And I'm like, I think he was predicting my Gastrodon switching to just inflict a little bit of damage on my Gastrodon. I take the time to switch out into Gastrodon now, thinking that he was going to stay in and go for the Flare Blitz after Trick Room dissipated, but unfortunately he goes out into his Lucario. I think he predicted that too, because I, for one, did not know that his Lucario was banned. He's like, ha ha ha, this fool's going to go into his Gastrodon. Let me just close combat that thing. So now, since I know that he's banned, since it one-shotted my Gastrodon, I'm just going to take this time, go out into Reuniclus, and then just to try to bait him to go into his own Reuniclus, which works. Bada bing, bada boom! We're up against T-Turn Uniclus. So I'm like, I thought he was going to switch out because he has Lucario Virizion to take advantage of me being locked onto a Dark type attack with my Choice Band that I have on my Tyranitar. But fortunately for me, his Focus Blast does miss. So, like, that was completely amazing. I was like, yes! But let me just go out into my Haxorus now, right? Knowing for what that he's going to go for the Recover, take advantage of that turn. And I'm just going to lock myself into Outrage as opposed to not locking myself into Night Slash because Outrage does a little bit more, if I'm not mistaken, than than Night Slash would do at this moment. So I'm just going to go for the Outrage again. Hopefully I get a 2-turn Outrage in this turn, not be able to knock out the Bronzong, but unfortunately that doesn't happen because I wanted to get a 2-turn so I could switch out into my Uniclus, go for the Trick Room, and take advantage of this Bronzong in play. No. But you know something, he brings in his Virizion now, and I'm like, forget it. Let me just forget life. So I'm just gonna stay in with Haxorus, right? And Haxorus Spice the Dust. And I'm bringing in my Reuniclus now. What are you gonna do against me, son? You jelly, right? Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I'm just going to be able to finish off that thing with the Hidden Power Fire, which is amazing, right? Trick Room's in play. Lucario doesn't have a chance against a Psychic. Nice. So he brings in the Starmie, right? So I'm like, oh, crap, I don't have anything. It's like the times where I really wish I had Shadow Ball over Hidden Power Fire. But sometimes Hidden Power Fire does have its uses. It's like Sizzle comes in, Hidden Power Fire, what are you doing? But anyway, I'm just going to bring in my Tyranitar, right? Which is kind of dangerous in a sense because he still has his Virizion. But he has Arcanine too, which has a close combat. So I'm like, crap. Trick Room had to dissipate before 5 turns. Now, so I know he's gonna close combat anyway because if Bronzong comes in or something like that, he could just close combat. The second time he is at a health where he could just two-shot me with close combat. If Reuniclus comes in, he could close combat and then Flare Blitz. So I'm like, okay, let me bring in Reuniclus now and just try to bait him into going into Flare Blitz. And I could just probably bring in the Reuniclus on the Virizion later on and finish that off, for a good game. But, something, I get a burn. I'm like, wow, I'm choice banded with the Fire Punch. Now. So I'm like, okay, let me just go for the choice banded Fire Punch. I figured that he'd probably try to take advantage of the situation now since he got the 10% burn with the Flare Blitz. So I'm just going to go for the Fire Punch, and unfortunately it doesn't kill. So now he's going to go for the Giga Drain, I guess. I think that's what he does, right? And yeah, it goes for the Giga Drain and kills me off. I'm like, okay, something? I can psychic this thing. It's at an HP. I can psychic this thing. I have game. But unfortunately for me, he gets a crit when he needs it. What is that? You have to be kidding me. Wow. No words. Anyway, dude. Holy shit. No words. Dude, that was a great game. I'm not even upset. That was so much fun. Definitely, viewers, if you had fun watching my video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Facebook, Twitter, and all